in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. These Rockies guys, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
The 1-1 home. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's only 1 for 10. The 2-1 on its way. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Popped him up. Diaz moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
1 out, runner at first, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
At the plate now, number 9. Ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Tapia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. 1 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, C.J.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. For the series, he's 3 for 12. He's set and the pitch as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is right there for Darno to get his man.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Liner in there for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Brendan Rodgers bats next as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Austin Riley is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Austin Riley.
First pitch coming, here it is. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at ball one. And one thing that their cause in going for the sweep is several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In is Jorge Soler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-1. Travis d'Arnaud would be next. The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ryan McMahon now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Ryan McMahon.
Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting seventh.
So next to hit is Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed 1 more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, John.
In now, John Gray. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We play 2. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. And now pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the play, 1 away. So next to bat will be Charlie Morton. First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. He'll get it into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 21 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemy.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. In there, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And there's one away. Now into the box, number 9. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's C.J. Cron now. He singled in his first AB. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brendan Rodgers. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 2 left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here it comes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Austin Riley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 12.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Peterson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves strand one. They trail things here 2-0.
Is this redemption for my son?
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch on its way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves go down quietly. They're down 2-0. Yohan Lopez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the pitcher spot, that'll be John Gray.
Pitcher, John Gray.
First pitch of the AB now. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First delivery to him. Runs up and gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in will be number 9. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Tapia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, C.J. Cron, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Peterson has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Rockies strand one. They're up 2-0. At the plate now is Ozzie Albies. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. A little bouncer. The 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. 1-0 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. McMahon's got it. There's one. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Ben Bowden enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Runner at first here, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sent out to straightaway center field. Tapia's in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded down the third baseline. McMahon fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brendan Rodgers. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4.
Second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 3-2 one more time, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon singled in his last at bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rogers on at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
All even now, 2-2. Three and 2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for Colorado. 6 innings complete. All square at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Jorge.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jorge Soler swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Very high, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to short. Right to him. Throw on to first. 2 gone. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
2 balls and a strike now. Two out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Tapia. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
Chris Morton gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Line hard to center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. The relay, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
The right fielder.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the 0-1. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Soler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But that'll land foul, strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 0-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, number 9. And there's a base hit on the line. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front, 3-2. Daniel Bard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Eddie Rosario will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. From the stretch. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. High in the air down the right field line. Owings is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Ronald Acuna. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. payoff pitch one more time. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and 1. Here it is. Tries to dump this one out to left, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 56.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Chopper to short. Swanson brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down. Next, here is Elias Diaz. Sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Oh, 2. Here it is. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Diaz come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Josh Fuentes will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. So here is Austin Riley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Here it comes. 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a line drive. Tapia patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
1 out, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ready with the 2-0. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Pops this one up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 3-3. Now at the plate here is Josh Fuentes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Christian Pache is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Now here it comes as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
0-2 count and the pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now Garrett Hampson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Chris Owings, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. He's set. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. No change in the score. It's 3-3. So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. This year against right-handed pitching, Swanson brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a bunt attempt here. Crone is there, and he has it for the out. Next, it'll be Ozzie Albies, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they jump ahead by 3.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Robert Stevenson takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Braves 6 and the Rockies 3. Richard Rodriguez enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Peterson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next up is number 9. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pache is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready now is C.J. Cron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Owings at second with 2 down. Last strike now for Colorado. This is foul right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-3 the final score today. The Atlanta Braves win for a division best 113th time. Number 56 wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Richard Rodriguez